everyone. I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania right now in my Airbnb. It's a really cute Airbnb. You can see like the mural back there, the origami swans. I love it. It's a really cute space. It's very relaxing. So yeah, and I actually wish I had really vlogged today because I didn't. Part of it was just like it would have just been awkward, and part of me just didn't really feel like it. And my camera was in my carry-on bag, not my like purse, but my actual carry-on bag, so I would have had to like dig it out and to film. But it is what it is. I took first class though for the first time today, and that was quite the experience. I loved it so much. I'm not sure I can ever go back to college. I've been corrupted for sure. And I kind of wish I had like showed you guys, but I was just enjoying it so much, And so, yeah. And I got a lot of reading done today, and I explored Philly a little bit. I took the subway. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this would have been such a cool vlog. And I was even with other people for a little bit, but that was part of it, is because I didn't want to be like, oh my god, let me just whip out my vlogging camera and start filming everything. But I definitely will, and we'll see what happens. For sure, it'll be an interesting ride. The one like kind of sour thing I have to say so far that left a sour taste in my mouth is some douchebag decided to street harass me today. I was just walking, this was downtown. I was like walking across a crosswalk, and some guy, I don't know if he rolled his car window down or if it was already rolled down, but he was like, "You're sexy." And I was like, didn't even have time to even react because I was first of all walking in the other direction and he was driving. So there's not much time for a response in that case, like 2 milliseconds. So it really just felt awful. I was like, oh, especially even something like that. Like, I think a comment like that is pretty bad. And I know that's not even like the worst of things, but it's like, ugh. And it's funny because I didn't even feel sexy today because this is my hair. It's been my hair today, no makeup. So it wasn't like the sexiest mood, but I wouldn't disagree that I'm sexy, but I disagree with street harassment. So, it wasn't cool. I just don't even understand like people like that though, who like will literally take time out of their life to like tell you that while they're driving. Like, it doesn't even sound like safe, like talking to a pedestrian who's like crossing the street, but what can you do? It's weird. It feels like there's makeup in my eyes, even though there's not. I don't have makeup on. But yeah, so I'm kind of all cozy now. I'm gonna watch the Kardashians, and yeah, soon it will be Monday. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday. I haven't filmed in a couple days, but I wasn't doing anything super exciting. It's hard to do this while you're like crossing the street. Okay. So I am currently right now in South Philly. Just all I can show you. That's where I am. I am walking to get on the train. I'm going to meet my friend Melissa, who lives here in Center City at this really cool restaurant called Honey Grow in Philly. So I passed by it yesterday and it looked amazing. So I would definitely say check it out if you get the chance. You're in Philly. Hey guys, so I'm right now in Center City, and my friends that I'm meeting for lunch had a dentist appointment, which I knew about before this, and like, I don't know, I feel like every dentist in the world basically is late taking you for your appointment. And of course that happened to her today. But I brought myself basically to the area that the restaurant is in so that I don't have to worry about like looking for it later. But I actually passed by it yesterday, so I kind of knew where it was. And so I'm just gonna go into a few stores, I think, in the meantime, because I haven't really been over to this shopping section.
For whatever reason.
It was something I was gonna say, and I like blanked on what it was. Oh, I remember, okay, so I was just in Starbucks. I was doing a little bit of reading, and yeah, so it's a little cold out today. I brought my hoodie, it's in my bag. But I'm kind of sad because my outfit's so cute. I don't want to like cover it with a hoodie, and I hate having to do that, but it is a really like soft and comfortable hoodie that I love. So yeah, so let's go into a couple stores and just see what's up. The Apple store is down here, but there's no good time to go to the Apple store. It's always crowded. It always looks the same. It doesn't matter what time you come. So let's do this. See, this is what the Apple store always looks like. It doesn't matter what time of day you come. This is what it looks like. Let's see, you guys. So I'm at the Liberty Bell. I'll show you. Here it is in person. Oh, sorry. Really cool. I love that you can see the Pass and Stow on it. I knew that was very new to the huge crowd.
Yeah, I see those that's what you're saying, that's spider. Oh, where did I hit it? Let me see. It was facing that direction. Right about.
This is pretty sweet.
That was like.
So this is Independence Hall. I'm not really sure what is going on right now with it's like a protest, but I know there's no way they're like allowing that, so I'm not really sure what. I don't know what that flag. It almost says a Jewish star, but I don't think that it is. So yeah, I don't really know like what. I'm trying to figure out how you get in. I don't know if you just go up or what, but I guess we'll find out.
The Pennsylvania Assembly, the legislative branch of the colonial government, first met in this room in 1735. 40 years later, they would move upstairs. So that beginning in May of 1775, the Second Continental Congress would use this room. And when the delegates to that Congress arrived, the majority did indeed want to work out the differences with Great Britain. They were proud of being British subjects, and for the most part, wanted to remain so. And that's the major issue that they debated in this room for more than a year before they terminated.
So I just got done with my tour of Independence Hall. It was actually a lot shorter than I was thinking it was going to be. Because literally we got to see like 2 rooms. And it's a larger building. There's a few different stories. But yeah. But I mean, it was a free tour. The Liberty Bell was as well. So I feel like I can't really complain, but hey guys, so you saw some of me at like Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell, and after that I took an Uber back to the place, the property that I'm staying at, and then I hung out for a little bit and decided to check out this neighborhood in South Philly because I hadn't really checked it out at all since I got here Sunday. Excuse me. And yeah, so I walked and checked out just some of the stuff going on. I ended up going to the grocery store and getting just like a couple of donuts and some juice, and then I went and got some dinner, and I just came back. It's only about 7:20 right now. And it's weird because I feel like it feels like it's a lot later, even though it's really not. It's like in the 7 o'clock zone. That's not late, but it's also definitely starting to get darker earlier. And we haven't even hit daylight savings yet. That's not till next month, which scares me. I'm like, how awful is it going to be? And how, like, it's going to get darker literally at like 5 o'clock. So that's definitely not like that exciting. And especially for like pedestrians and people that walk everywhere, and and it's like, oh, it's already dark, it's 5 o'clock. So right now I'm at my Airbnb. We just got back. And I have a nice little windowsill right here. As you can see, I can kind of like lean up against it, put my snacks here, and it's like a sectional couch that I'm on, and you can kind of see this is the common area. There's kind of a little like kitchen, but they decided today would be a good day to restain the wood. So we can't use the countertop space for 24 hours. Well, as of like this afternoon. So that's just kind of annoying, but I might still make coffee tomorrow morning because I want coffee. It looks like we're getting a TV. You can see the TV box over there because I checked too to see like if the TV box was like empty, because I thought it could just be like an extra box, but no. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure that I didn't like zoom in. Okay. Because I don't know. So it's not though. It has a TV in it. So I don't know if that's like tomorrow's task. They're gonna like mount the TV in here. I'm guessing it'll be like this wall, because there's not really any other walls that you could really use. I guess the one really annoying thing is that they don't, I don't know, like, there's just some like weird things. It's not even like they're that bad, but they pay attention to like strange things, like staining the wood, for example. Like the other person, because there's 3 rooms here, and the host doesn't live on the property, and I'm in one, she's in the other, and the 3rd room is unoccupied right now. And we were talking about, she's been here for a few weeks, she's doing like a month rental, and she told me that they restained the wood like 3 times now. But then like other things that are small, they kind of neglect to communicate with you about. Because even like today, I knew that they at some point were going to be doing construction in the 3rd room, because the people who were here previously like knocked down a shelf or did something that needed to be repaired. But I woke up at I slept in today because today's my day off, and I woke up at like 10:15 to like hearing like banging in the other room. They were doing construction, and I mean, like I get it, and 10:15 is not even like that early, if it was like 7, and then I would have been like, come on. But nobody even like bothered to tell me like, by the way, they're going to be doing construction in the green room, so don't be like scared when you hear someone come in, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I can only imagine if I had been like out here and like seen someone just like coming in, it just would have been really weird, and I wouldn't know what to think. So just stuff like that. But I mean, there's definitely like great points, because we got like a little welcome basket filled with like snacks, which is really cool. And there are like kitchen utensils and stuff you can use, because there's like a toaster oven, a coffee pot, a hot plate, and things like that, and a washer dryer over there. So I mean, there's definitely like positives, and it's a really cute place for sure. It's like renovated and it's really modern. So yeah, and I have to figure out what the hell I'm doing now Sunday, because I'm guessing gonna stay in Philly, but I'm having trouble finding like an Airbnb that I really like, and I've thought about staying here if it's available for another, maybe not even a full week, but a few days. And it might end up like being worth it, because I know the area, and I don't have to get like